Hi everyone, Laure here, joined by Doublelift after the big game against AHQ. What a game from you guys. It was so back and forth. Tell me about the pressure of playing such an intense game, especially against an O2 team.
There wasn't too much pressure, I'd say. Like, we had such an insane lead early. We got early Infernal. I was 3-0, and then my team started inting, so it was like way harder than it should have been, and I don't even know what we're doing. Like I think a lot of the calls we were making in that game were a little bit weird because like we're not used to basically like we took a risk in the draft. We opened Kiana, and that champion, if she connects with your backline, you just die. So we like started playing really weird in the middle of the game, like, oh, we need our Renekton to mark Kiana, and then I think that's when we started losing every single fight because like our super strong Renekton just was completely useless in every fight. So I mean, I'm not flaming Impact. It was like a team call, basically, right? So, like, every team fight, I was just like, oh, Orianna's, like, insta-dead, but it's fine. Like, usually Kiana goes 1-for-1 on a carry. But then I'm like, okay, but where's my, like, front line? And then I just felt like we were playing the whole game, like, really wrong, where, like, I was, like, me and Core were playing, like, 2v4 on their team, and then Kiana was, like, 1v3ing our backline. It was really bizarre. So I think we just played really bad in the middle of the game. I'd say, like, Jake kind of saved the game because Xfinity saved the game with the Baron steal, and then we were like, oh, wait, like, this is how we should fight. Like, Kiana's just going to kill herself to kill one of us, either me or Orianna. That's fine. We can still win the fight afterwards. So that's kind of how we started playing afterwards, but we should have done that from the very beginning.
All right, I feel like it's a bit harsh, but it's always good to be honest about yourself. But you were talking about inting. I also feel like AHQ played poorly in team fights. Do you agree?
I'm not really sure what they did wrong in fights. Like, there's a few fights I think where I think the main mistake that they were making was just like everyone was just running in my feathers, and so I just felt like if we had just like a little bit more damage on anybody, like the fights would have been different. You know, if you like finish a kill, that guy's like kind of out of the fight. He's not doing damage or applying pressure anymore. So a lot of the fights, I felt like they just took like a lot of unnecessary damage, but I couldn't really tell you what they were doing wrong in fights. Mostly just our side, yeah.
Your manager mentioned something on Twitter about the fact that CoreJJ was not able to ban Rumble in the last phase because of some language issue in the client. Do you think it would have changed the game?
Honestly, maybe a little bit, but like, I wouldn't say like we got outdrafted or anything because of that. It was just kind of annoying. It was like, oh, we should have been Rumble, and then they blinded it. It's like their go-to top laner pick. In my opinion, like Renekton is a little bit less useful in team fights than Rumble, obviously, but like as the game goes on, Rumble becomes like more and more useless because there's just a lot of like random mobility in the game, so it's just easy to get out of his stuff. Like, yeah, that's kind of how we thought about it. It's like, oh, it's okay. They get this pick, but we get a strong pick as well.
Right now, round 1 is done. You're 2-1. What are your expectations for round 2?
If we play like that, we're gonna go 0-3 with the NA curse. But like, honestly, like I think we're capable of playing like a lot better. It's really crazy. Like I just can't believe how bad we were playing that game. I think the way that our team works is on our best day we can beat anyone, and on our worst day we can like literally lose to anyone. And like I think that game we really deserved to lose it. Like we were doing everything we could to lose it, and we're really frustrated with ourselves for sure. So, and after this interview, I'm going to go back and get spanked by the coaches. So we are definitely going to play a lot better in week 2. That's the goal.
You know what you did wrong. You have a few days to work on this. So a win is a win anyway. Congratulations on this one. Thank you for the interview.